Yo, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much to all that hung out in my stream tonight or yesterday, depending on when you watch this. It was a really good stream. Thank you to Chille for joining me again as usual. But today we're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of rumors that are going around Xbox at the moment, including price hikes and stuff. So in this video we're going to be going through a bunch of that stuff and also some cool stuff that are coming to Xbox finally, potentially this year. So hopefully you'll enjoy the video. So with that, let's have the drop and get straight into it. Alright, so the first piece of news that we have today is about the Xbox Game Pass price hike. Apparently there's one coming, or at least that's what the rumors are saying. But we can see here, Xbox Game Pass, new price increase from March. No, let's clarify immediately. Now, whether this is official or not is unknown. We haven't seen anything from the official Xbox camp regarding this. It's just this, whatever this is actually. Now, if we're looking at the thumbnail, you can obviously see it's in a different language. This does seem to be coming from an Xbox page, but whether this is real or not, I really cannot tell you. But I don't expect there to be a price hike anyway, mainly because it's just too soon. I'm not saying that there's never going to be a price hike. Subscription services naturally work differently to retail games, where retail games stick to a certain price point for a longer time. But subscription services, the more that get added to it, the more investment that goes into it, well, that money needs to be recouped. And the number one way to do that is by increasing it by like $1 or $2 every so often. But considering they've had a price increase not that long ago, I suspect this is not going to be real. And it's probably going to be fake. Avowed has finally started its advertising, and you can see over here with the Xbox Game Studios with zero mention of Xbox Game Pass. Because, you know, promoting Game Pass is not exactly what they want right now. And, well, at least they're advertising, right? They're actually getting this out there. I think the advertising, you know, the artwork could have probably been a bit better, but it's good to see Microsoft out there advertising and promoting their games again. I know they do this pretty much close to release for all their games, but still, it's nice to see that the big M or X, depending on how you want to see it, is actually advertising once again and pushing the games to try and get as much, exposure as possible. Now, one other thing that was kind of revealed in a interview either today or yesterday is when the creative director was asked about the PlayStation 5 port, and she nodded and then kind of realized what she just did and let the cat out of the bag. Now, whether that was a sarcastic nod, well, smile and nod, or something else is unknown, but at this point in time, everyone is now understanding that Avowed is going to PS5 as well, so do with that what you will. I'm just putting it out there. So at the moment, for the potential Sony showcase, you've got Avowed, you've got Starfield, you've got the 2 Age of Mythology games, and you've got Forza Horizon 5 so far on track to be, I would guess, shown. I mean, this is pretty much going to be a showcase full of just nothing but Xbox games at this point. Insider Gaming has said that Final Fantasy XVI's Xbox release announcement is imminent. Jez also follows this up by saying the 3 Square Enix games are also going to be announced, referring to Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy XVI, and one just has to assume Rebirth is the other one. So it looks like potentially this year, all 3 of those Final Fantasy games will be landing. Will you be picking them up? I know they've been out for a while now, and they've kind of already been on PlayStation and PC, and if they land on Xbox, will you be buying Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy XVI? Maybe even Rebirth as well, bundled together with Remake. Let me know in the comment section below. And since you've made it this far, why not hit that like button and subscribe? Hit that bell to stay up to date for all content I release. You're enjoying the show. It supports me and allows me to bring you more awesome content like this. Liking and subscribing is absolutely free, so get it done. Right. Back to the video. Grand Theft Auto 6 is still coming fall 2025, reiterates Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick. Look, there's always a risk of slippage, which basically means that they are going to slip. And I think as soon as you say words like absolutely, you jinx things. So we really feel good about it. Basically what they're saying is they're aiming for a 2025 launch, but everyone knows that it's going to be a 2026 launch. Something's going to go wrong. I mean, it's GTA. They've always kind of at least delayed it once before release, so this wouldn't surprise me at all. And they're also covering themselves as well when they say, look, there's always a risk of slippage, which essentially means that we are targeting 2025, but it could slip into 2026. So expect this to land in 2026, where the game will be retail $100. Now, there are talks about the game being £70 for the single player, £30 for the multiplayer, and them splitting it up in that way. I'm not quite sure if that's going to work, but $100 is supposed to be what this game is retailing for, and the rest of the media and publishers cannot wait for this so they can start charging £100 themselves. Let me know what you think in the comment section below though. Do you think it will slip to 2026? Love to hear your thoughts. Now, for all of you Steam lovers out there and Linux lovers out there, well, you're in for a bit of a rude awakening if you like Apex. Respawn says since blocking Linux in Apex Legends has reduced cheating. A couple of months ago, we blocked Linux access to Apex Legends. We're pleased to report that we've seen a meaningful reduction in the amount of cheating recently. So that's basically them saying that since they basically stopped Linux running Apex because anti-cheat doesn't really work on Linux, they've noticed a big improvement in the number of cheaters, and that's a good thing. And so this is my problem with the Steam OS. Even if they actually released it as a console, Valve released it as a console, they would need to resolve this whole Steam OS problem where essentially there are just certain games that will not work, and it's a reality. And that's the reason why I don't think this, a Steam console will be successful. Only for that pure reason. Finally, I wanted to talk about some PlayStation layoffs, which obviously PlayStation fans are talking and saying that this is not layoffs, this is restructuring. Well, tell that to the people that got fired, which is awful, considering Sony's share price has increased today. And they're making, their market cap has increased, I think now to 140 billion, which is great for them, but I guess they had to get there by getting rid of staff to increase their value internally to shareholders, who in turn were very happy. But it's really sad to see developers losing their jobs, especially in the games industry, which has been rife as of now. He says, most of my team was just laid off from PlayStation. It was a dream to work with Sony and on the platform I'd grown up with, playing since the PS1 and to contribute to the PS5. He's looking for a new job. His whole team is looking for a new job. And while Sony is posting, good profits, it's clear that not everything is rosy and dandy. But hey, PlayStation fans will say that no, the team wasn't shut down, they were restructuring, which is crazy. And folks, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. In regards to any of the stories and beats that we had today, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And until the next one, stay safe and remain legend.